Hello, everybody. In today's video, I am talking about that Gen Z millennial campaign. I don't know if it's actually Gen Z or millennial or not, but if I were to be for real, like, seriously, I would say all these people are millennials somehow. I don't know how, I don't know why, but for some reason, my brain defaults to yes, they must be millennials. like, I don't think they're not like classic World of Warcraft players. They're more of like, I used to watch Hello Kitty when I was younger kind of people. I don't know. Maybe they are World of Warcraft people, but beyond the point. And it is dark as fucking here, nigga. Like, look. Anyway. I think the Just Stop Oil campaign is a psyop by Big Oil. Like, basically, it's a distraction, so that way Big Oil, like, they can make Big Oil look like the good guy. So that way people would take people like that less seriously and less legitimately. You know, things like that. And less literally, too. So that way, you know, they can make their oil look good, you know, that kind of thing. And they're like, oh, life over profit. Dude, you're costing people money, you're costing people lives, you're costing people time and wasting. You are the problem in today's society. They're like, oh, we need to go to socialism. No, the fuck we don't. Okay? Because I don't like paying taxes in my capitalist society. Can you imagine what they're doing in socialist societies? They're not just making you pay taxes, they're forcing you to. In a way where every shitty thing that is making your country worse, you have to, by force, fund it with the taxes. Alright? And they'll do a lot of taxes. Oh, you existed for 2 nanoseconds? Oh, we gotta make an extra tax. We gotta make like a bajillion different taxes because you are rich. When in reality, that means you're 1 cent away from being homeless. Okay? You're 1 cent away, 1 penny away. 1. And they're like, no, but you see, this is somehow a good thing. But you know what they always say when shit like this inevitably fails? They always say, oh, yeah, but this isn't true socialism. No, they didn't do it this way. And then they try it that way, and then it fails again. And then the whole process repeats until they learn the lesson that, oh, maybe we shouldn't be putting in this crap because I'm not paying your stupid fucking taxes. Okay, I don't care how poor I am. I don't care how rich I actually would be. You gotta understand. I don't care if I'm the most homeless of homeless and negative money, or if I'm so rich that even God starts to question where I'm getting the money from. You gotta understand, I ain't paying no taxes to no socialist, because it's better to be a pig in capitalism than a socialist. Okay? That's my opinion. But let me get back to the Just Stop Oil thing. It is a psyop, so that way they can take these people and go, hey, these people are crazy. Let's do this. You know, even if they're ruining the earth, they're like, oh, yeah. These people are crazy. We're better. We're not doing this crazy stuff. And I think they're paid by these big oil companies to do that. And they're gluing their hands to the floor. If they were in some, like, awful society or something, they would just rip their hands right off. Oh, can't use your hand again. You know, I wouldn't say these people would, like, get public punishment or something like that, or public execution. No, that would be too extreme. More of like maybe a decade in jail or 2, you know, that kind of thing. And maybe without bail. So, just to really say, yeah. And then, like, 3 years of house arrest and, like, I don't know, 10, 15 years on probation. Something like that. I'm just saying. Man. You know what I mean? Absolute theater here. Anyway, yeah. This is pretty much just a psyop, so that way the weirdos can go, oh yeah, let's endorse our oil into everything. Like, I knew that America loves their oil, but not like this, okay? Not like this. With that Just Stop Oil campaign, you would think that they were fucking, like, literally putting their body parts into this oil to stop the oil, you know? Oh yeah, I'm oiling it. Oh yeah. Like, that's basically what they're doing. Okay? So, in conclusion, if you ever see people be like, oh, support Just Stop Oil, or support anything like that, just know that they're being the group, they're being most likely paid by the group that they're claiming to hate. Alright? Anyway, after all that said and done, whoever's watching this in right now or in the future, the distant future, I don't know, maybe days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, whoever the hell, whenever the hell, however the hell, you know, in whatever way and however feels to you. If you have a certain opinion about this, you can let me know. Alright? You can let me know. Let me know. Okay? Onto the comment section, maybe, of this video, if there is one. Maybe do the duet thing. Or you could make your own long-form video about this content. So, in conclusion, if you like it, if you don't like it, if you have a neutral opinion, if you want to talk about something maybe completely different or off topic, you can. It's not illegal. Anyway, good luck with your trolling and spamming or whatever the hell they have nowadays that they call a comment on a YouTube video. And you don't necessarily have to be civil, because what they really just mean is conform to our way of talking when you speak. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, that's how I feel about the Just Stop Oil campaign when I said, how do I speak? But anyway, that's beyond the scope of this video, There are things I want to say, but I can't because I don't know if YouTube would allow it. There are my opinions about this topic. But maybe you know those limits, or you don't, and you could discover that if you want to. Anyway, regardless of all of this, I'm going to end this video. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. And just remember, stay ugly.